All right, Anthony, so we are here on the tee. A unique situation here where we've got a couple different obstacles going on here. A tight fairway, number one. Creek on the left that cuts in just to the left edge of the fairway. Fescue beyond there on the left-hand side. A lot of room to the right. There is that hill, kind of short right, that will kick it down towards the fairway, depending on how firm the conditions are. In this situation, I think, obviously, we might think, okay, let's go less club, let's go 3-wood, let's tighten up our dispersion and, create less room for error, or more room for error, I should say. In this situation, the creek where it's at, I think, depending on your carry numbers with your 3-wood and driver, this might be a situation where the more club we take, the more room for error we have, which is a nice place to be, but not always the case, right?
Yeah.
So in this situation,
most places the opposite.
We know we have room to miss right, and with the driver, we know that if we miss left, it's most likely enough club to where we're taking the danger out of play. The 3-wood, number one, could bring that creek on the left into play, and number two, it's going to leave us with a longer shot in too, right? So there's where those factors, those balancing points there, in most cases, I think for you, with how far you hit it, you're going to be better off saying, let me get it, number one, up there as far as possible for my next shot, higher success rate, and then number two, like we said, it's taking more of the danger out of play by taking more club and being more aggressive. Interested to hear your thoughts on how you've maybe thought about this hole in the past, or how you might change that going forward.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a real one because, like I said, I've been struggling to turn driver over. My eye sees a draw all day on this hole. I can draw a 3-wood like it's nothing.
Yep.
So that's kind of where I get that confusion from, because I know I can turn driver, I know I can kind of aim at those trees and turn it over. But yeah, sometimes I do think I overthink some things at times, and might lead to maybe a mistake here or there. So,
Yep.
What do you think right now what I should do?
Well, we obviously don't want to plan to miss it or to think about where we don't want to be too much. But I think in this situation, like you said, if with 3-wood you're comfortable drawing it, right? But that draw could overdraw very quickly, and with the distance that you carry it, we could really start introducing that creek into the mix. So I think in a lot of cases, number one, getting up there as far as possible never is a bad thing. And in this situation, we don't have trees or anything to worry about if we go too far. I don't think there's any instance on this tee shot where we can say, oh, I hit it too far. So with that in mind, I think that we take driver and we're confident and we give it a rip.
So kind of just take driver and kind of hit it right, at those trees almost to kind of help with that error side.
Correct, and with your natural draw that you're trying to hit right now, that will work us towards the middle, and if we leave it out on the right-hand side, there's no danger to be had over there. Perfect, drawn down the right.